Unlawful Barbados.
A very good afternoon to you. I'm Lisa Lord with the CBC News Break. Well, government needs to take a serious look at the amount of money it is spending to offer free services to Barbadians who can pay. This warning is coming from Commerce Minister Donville Innes, who says although Barbados has seen some slow economic growth, it has a long way to go. Giving an example, Minister Innes says government currently spends about $3,000 monthly per person to senior citizens in geriatric institutions across the island. He thinks too many persons who can't afford to take care of their elderly relatives continue to place an unnecessary burden on government to support them.
That is a lot of money. Is it sustainable? And I know that there are Barbadians who can do better in caring for their older parents than they're currently doing. But if you maintain an attitude that the state must and will pay for these things, it means that those of you who may have budgeted to spend your money elsewhere are going to have to find yourself giving up some of your money to help take care of those who are not really pulling their weight.
Minister Innes also took the time to explain the extent to which government continues to support Barbadian students enrolled at the University of the West Indies. He believes there is still too much criticism in the public domain about government's decision to make UE students pay their tuition fees since September 2014.
About $25,000 over a 3 to 4 year period for that degree. That's what students are being asked to pay towards it. But nobody is really saying that the true cost to the state for that degree is in excess of $100,000. So the government is still looking for at least another $75,000 per student to get that degree. But people want to behave as though the government is not contributing anything.
The recent spate of gun violence in Barbados has nothing to do with a failure of the local justice system. Instead, Attorney General and Minister of Home Affairs Adriel Brathwaite is placing the blame on a failing education system and poor family values within society. Mr. Brathwaite's comments came as he delivered the feature address at the St. James South Democratic Labour Party branch meeting.
Letting our children have some kind of moral compass, that's the point I'm making, so they can really decipher from early right from wrong. So that another man can't tell them, you see this firearm here, take this and go warrants and shoot somebody, etc. I know that's going to be carried out.
A fourth man, Rashan Robert Waldron, has been arrested and charged in connection with the deadly home invasion on August 25th, in which 49-year-old Andre Hines of Northumberland, St. Lucie, was shot and killed. The 25-year-old resident of Back Ivy, St. Michael, will have his day in court today. St. Lucie residents Rico Jabari Akeem Hunt, 24 years, of Salmons, 18-year-old Romario Brooms of Checker Hall, and 31-year-old Corey Edwards of Greenages were previously charged with the offense and remanded to Dodds Prison. Now, Waldron will also face additional charges of kidnapping and aggravated burglary related to 2 other separate incidents. One more illegal firearm was taken off the streets, this time during a routine traffic stop in the area of Prout St. Thomas last Friday. Checks also revealed that the driver, Kevin Don Pedro Chandler, was not the holder of a driver's license and the vehicle was not covered by third-party insurance. The 25-year-old Chalky Mountain resident will appear at the District D Court, where he will face the charges of unlawful possession of a firearm, unlawful possession of ammunition, unlawful possession of cannabis, no driver's license, and no third-party insurance. A local pastor is urging young people to stand up for God and resist peer pressure as they return to the classroom. This was the message given by Pastor Monica Edwards as she delivered the sermon at Bethel Pentecostal Church. She's also reminding them that their choices will have both negative and positive consequences.
You too have to understand that the decisions that you make, the choices that you make, will have consequences. You have to be able to say no to drugs. You have to be able to say no to peer pressure. You have to understand who you are. You are a child of the King.
Parliamentary Representative for St. Lucie Dennis Kelman also attended that service and wants adults to support young people, as was the custom in the past.
When we were growing up,
The senior people in the districts were there for us when we were under the street light playing cards, whatever we were doing. They were there for us. Now, the young ones are leading the young ones, and the senior ones are not there anymore. I am saying, let us get back to the old values. And there's nothing wrong with the old values.
Well, it may be hard for Barbadians to control their emotions as hometown girl Wendy Allen takes to the stage for a show which promises to showcase the evolution of local music over the years. The concert, headlined by Allen, entitled A Tribute to Barbados at 50, comes off at the National Stadium on November 25th. This concert is among many events planned to celebrate the island's 50th year of independence. The concert will also feature a number of the island's musical veterans, including Carolyn Leacock, Smokey Burke, Tony Grisette, and Richard Stout, as well as the reigning Piggity Crop Queen, Aziza, along with Ian Webster and Adrian Clark. Ms. Allen deems it an honor to be the face of that event.
And I'm happy to be performing on the 25th of November for the 50th anniversary of independence. To me, it's a big thing. I thank God that I lived to see it. Well, I'm getting there. And you can look forward to, I started in 1972. Satchmore wrote my first recording, Let It Show. So you can look forward for music from 1972 right up to 79.
Well, stay with us. We'll have regional and international news right after the break.
This house was first purchased by the Robinsons, who then sold it to Indra Ford